Hello, and welcome to Iacon Underground Radio for the week of October. I'm just going to say, it's the week of October. This is Jen.
And David. 'Twas the week before Halloween.
It kind of is, yeah. I guess it's a week and change. Ooh.
Yeah.
Spooky time when all the spooky stuff happens.
Yeah.
Like the, I don't know, my stores just seem to have Rise of the Beasts costumes still, sadly. Not that I've gone into, like, looking at kids' Halloween costumes as an adult who doesn't have children, but...
Did they make ones for Transformers 1?
They made kids' ones that were available, like, online, but I don't know... It is also entirely possible when I looked at my Walmart, it was still just like the old stock that they had left over from last year.
Oh, yeah. Probably.
Maybe I'll take a look at that this weekend when I go to Walmart, because I have to for some stuff. Stupid Walmart.
Well, one thing we can at least look for at Walmart is Transformers The One stickers.
Yes.
Including a Megatronus sticker.
See if there's a sexy Optimus Prime costume. There was that, like, listed in...
Oh, yeah, I sort of remember that like a month ago.
It could have been more sexy. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Also, they really need to do the Starscream.
Oh, yeah, the Starscream looked good, but it wasn't sexy enough. And also the wings weren't big enough.
I mean, it was Starscream.
I mean, it's Starscream, yes.
Stupid, sexy Starscream. Anyway, so news for this week, or this last couple weeks. We're not going to go too far back in the news, because there's just a point where it's like nobody cares anymore. We all live in a constant rush of information, and nobody cares about anything for more than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So we got a handful of leaks for 2025 stuff. The big news there was the Titan for 2025 is going to be Star Optimus Prime, or Star Convoy, as normal people would say.
Yeah.
So that...
Wait, that guy is just a Power Master Optimus Prime with some extra stuff on him, yes?
No, not really.
Or am I remembering the wrong damn thing? What the fuck was Star Optimus Prime?
I mean, he, I guess, is sort of the same vibe as Power Master Optimus Prime. He's not the same toy. He's, I hope he comes with a little hot rod. Because the original came with a little Micromaster-sized hot rod.
Oh, that's why I confused. Because, yeah, it does sort of look like Power Master Optimus Prime, but not.
Yeah, he's like weird. The same shape, kind of.
Yeah.
The vibes are the same, but it's not like a remold or anything. Yeah, that's an interesting choice. I mean, it does seem to be the year or so of us getting too many Optimus Primes.
Well, that's every year, to be honest.
Yeah,
but
this one seems to be worse, though. But, yeah, that's not a toy that I mean, I guess I don't normally associate it with being huge just because I'm too busy associating it with being Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they have decided that warrants...
Well, the original did turn into, like, a base, so...
Yeah, but only because that was Micromaster time. That was Micromaster season.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, he comes with a teeny tiny Rodimus, yeah.
So he's a base for Micromasters.
I mean, unless they're upscaling it to where, like, it's compatible with a deluxe Rodimus.
I think I'm just not used... I can't... I'm having trouble getting my head around the idea of Optimus Prime as a character being Titan-sized.
Yeah.
Because he's normally just, like, a little bigger than everyone else. He's not normally, like, colossal.
Yeah. I don't like the idea of Optimus being ultra massive.
I am very curious to see how that turns out. I assume that if they're making him a Titan, they're really leaning into the playset aspect.
Yeah, and he probably comes with like extra goodies or something.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see how it turns out. It's not one that I'm willing to commit immediately to being a buy or no buy. But it's definitely... I'm very curious to see how they pull it off.
I'm still waffling on ever buying Tidal Wave, and I love Tidal Wave.
Yeah, I skipped Tidal Wave. I got the Arc, and I got Nemesis.
Yeah, Arc, Nemesis, definite, and Triptychon, and that might be it for me.
I did not
unless
get
I see
Triptychon.
Tidal Wave for like $50 off or less.
I did get, I got Fortress Maximus and Scorponok because I really like the Headmaster's era stuff. Speaking of Scorponok...
I don't know if I need a Scorponok that big.
Well, speaking of Scorponok, I hope everyone is prepared to feel the sting of Scorponok again. Because...
Oh, yeah, he's getting a reissue, yes.
They are doing a reissue. It's up for pre-order. It is retailing at a slightly higher $199 this time.
Yeah.
Prepare to feel the sting of Scorponok! I love Rebirth so much. Scorponok is like 3 of my favorite characters because he's just sufficiently different in every iteration that one could argue that the prepare to feel the sting of Scorponok from Rebirth versus comic Scorponok sacrificing himself nobly after being this human-sized guy trying to be the leader of the Decepticons versus the mine is an evil laugh Zarek of the Headmaster's anime they're all pretty different characters, and I love all of them.
The IDW one is different too, but he doesn't, well, I guess he sort of does a bunch of stuff.
He's mostly just sort of in the background.
He's the weakest one. Until he has a baby.
Getting involved in J-Rose M-Preg fixation.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you missed that, I mean, it's a really good, solid toy. He's a very good size for holding that Headmaster's RC they did a few years ago in one claw threateningly. If you want to go with the Rebirth version, and I don't know, I like mine a lot. He's definitely one of my favorites. So that is a thing that you can pre-order if you missed it the first time. I know I did I got the reissue of the Siege Jetfire, who I refuse to call Jetfire. He's Skyfire. Much to the confusion of the person taking my pre-order at GameStop as to why this person who clearly knows about Transformers keeps referring to this one by completely the wrong name. But yeah, I mean, the reissues that they're doing these days seem solid. I mean, I'm not seeing anything at all lacking with the Jetfire. So definitely, if you missed that Scorpy, you get another chance. There is also... We got pictures of a prototype for Missing Link Sunstreaker.
Yes.
Oh, actually, a couple more 2025 leaks first. Commander Silverbolt's a surprise to nobody. I mean, I'm excited. That's gonna be a pre-order because I cannot risk not coming across that in the store. Because he's my boy. He's the mama aerial bot. There's also a listing for G2 Dinobots. Is it the core ones? Is it the leader class? No one knows.
Well, since they already did Grimlock, maybe it is the leader classes, but that would be a lot of big guys for a lot of money.
Yeah, that's really expensive for a repaint set like that. So I guess we will have to wait and see.
They might just do 2 or something.
I don't know.
Unless it is a listing for all of them.
I think it is a set. I think the listing was
then it's just going to be the core guys.
Probably the core guys, which I would be tempted by because I do like G2 as a concept in general.
Well, if you're not going to get Dino King, then get those guys.
I do need to get Dino King. I
have Dino King.
Need to deal with budgetary issues in my personal life first.
Yeah.
If he is still available in a few months, I may go ahead and get him. He may be my Christmas present to myself. But yes, Missing Link Sunstreaker, which is cool because, for one thing, Sunstreaker was the first Transformer toy designed. And then secondly, he is one who they do not have the mold for anymore.
Yeah, we mentioned in the last episode, I think it was only like a grainy picture or something.
I don't think they had a mock-up for it yet. I think at that point they just said it was a thing they were going to do.
I thought, no, there was at least a fuzzy picture of it. I don't know if we had good ones.
We did have the RC one. The, like, 80s style RC one that was... like made of the parts where they were like, we are trying to figure out if this is a thing we can make exist. So I am curious whether they are going to, I mean, like I said, Sunstreaker is important for two reasons. I am curious if they're going to prioritize ones that they do not have the original molds for. Or if they're just prioritizing based on other factors. So, like, are they going to do Mirage next? Or, I don't know. I'll be curious to see.
Well, the question, which Decepticon are they going to do first?
Ooh, that's a good question.
It's probably just going to be Starscream.
I was thinking Seeker Mold. Get that Seeker Mold out there.
Or Soundwave.
I mean, I guess they could, but man, original Soundwave was pretty solid. I guess he didn't have knees. No.
You could put some more detail. What was even the first Decepticon design then?
I don't know, because that would have been
interesting. I don't think that's gonna...
micro change.
Yeah.
So that might have been different.
Could have been freaking anybody.
But that would be a interesting historical note.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
my money would be on Starscream.
I would say probably the Seeker Mold. Starscream, but just as an entrance to the entire Seeker Mold. There are also going to be, speaking of G1-styled updates, the retro-carded mini-bots, which will not be particularly mini, they will be the deluxes. That Walmart Netflix Bumblebee mold is back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was that Netflix Bumblebee that is, like, crazy expensive on the aftermarket now. So there's Bumblebee and there's a Gears with a toy head. But this is going to be like the retro edition G.I. Joe classified stuff that they have. So it's on these oversized cards. Oh no, one of the kittens has figured out a way to turn on the sound on the toy. So hopefully you're not hearing these fake bird sounds in the background as Pizza.
Yeah, I thought I was hearing something like that.
Pizza figures out.
Actually, I thought I heard that last episode.
Last time was just Cinnamon yelling at me because I wasn't giving him enough attention. So yes, those are going to be on those big, with the like thicker cardstock that they're using. There's also part of the 2025 leaks. There's going to be a sea spray. And someone else who I'm blanking out on all of a sudden.
Yeah, I don't remember there was another one, but yeah.
They're a neat idea.
The mini-bots eventually.
Yeah, they're a neat idea. It would be nice if they use that to do Beachcomber, because that Beachcomber toy barely got released. Oh yeah,
Beachcomber was hard as hell to find.
Yeah, this would be a good way to take some of those that only kind of barely got released and actually have proper availability for them. But yeah, there's apparently a new sea spray that's going to be part of that, because we haven't actually had deluxe sea spray. This is the first we've heard about that, I think. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if I necessarily need those. I do think that they should be carded in vehicle mode, which they are not. But that is my popular/unpopular opinion. I don't know if it's popular.
I mean, toy-faced Gears will tempt me.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing, is if he's carded in robot mode, you can see their toy heads. So, those, I believe, are going to be a Walmart exclusive. So, good luck. Good luck to people getting things at Walmart. I don't know, my Walmart is not especially reliable, and that's why I got the Hasbro Pulse Premium subscription, so I can just buy Walmart exclusives through them, not have to rely on Walmart. So there are also a couple new collaboratives. There was the Mandalorian one.
Which, like, a Star Wars one coming out was, like, inevitable. Because, like, they've done a bunch of them before. It was just a question of what, but doing the Mandalorian with the Naboo fighter is like, oh yeah, that works pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice how it gives you his, like, you know, just sort of metallic gray thing. You don't have, like, color problems. But
I kind of would have preferred if it had been the ship he had in the first season, because that was different and looked cool.
Yeah, everybody liked the Razor Crest more.
But it blew up?
I like the... It had a successful HasLab campaign, and then it blew up.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. I mean, not for people who seriously collect Star Wars. To those people, my condolences. But, yeah, I mean, it looks neat. I am sort of curious to see. I mean, we'll talk about... I think our discussion for this week is just going to be about collaborative. But also there's that Naruto collaborative making me feel old. I'm old, is what this comes down to.
I, like... Some of the collabs recently have been like, oh, that's kind of out of left field. Like the Godzilla one, which looks cheap as hell.
There's a frog
Especially
with a knife.
After seeing the Naruto one, oh my god.
There is a frog with a knife.
Yes, there's a frog boy. I forget the frog's name.
He's got a knife.
And I forget the big Kitsune's name anyway. But, like, the Kitsune is like a remold of the Cheetor Deluxe. From, it's like 2 years ago or whatever. The one with the fragile neck. Hopefully that part's fixed.
I read...
But it looks really good. And the frog! We have a tiny frog transformer again. Who's clearly just, what was it, Slapper?
Spidor was the...
Oh, Spidor was...
like, original American one. And then Slapper was the, car robot / Robots in Disguise 01 version.
That's the one I got. And he's clearly just that dude in the color of the frog from Naruto.
Yes, with a knife.
A little summoned frog he has with a knife.
Got a knife. Frogs aren't supposed to have knives. He's got a knife in frog mode.
Yeah, well, it's in the show from what I vaguely remember.
I don't know.
Naruto summons a little spunky frog with a knife.
I don't know about the Narutos.
I didn't pre-order the Mando. I pre-ordered the Naruto just because it's so freaking weird and frog. I want the frog.
I read the first volume of the manga because I like foxes. And then I was like, oh, I don't actually like this kind of thing. You know, for a while I thought I liked anime. And then I realized it was just that I liked space opera. And most of the anime being brought over in the 90s was space opera. And then once they start bringing over these, like, martial arts things and these tournament anime, like, I could do Dragon Ball Z because it had just enough weird sci-fi stuff going on. But you get the stuff that's just pure, like, martial arts tournament stuff.
Pure shonen tournament
stuff. I gotta go take a nap.
I get that, because everyone has their limit on shonen fight shows. Mine was, like... a little bit into, like the Chunin exam in Naruto.
Yes.
It's like, I think I might be done.
I have found that I just don't care for most shonen series.
I did hang around longer in Hunter x Hunter, but that's just a weird edge case. By the guy that did Yu Yu Hakusho. I love Yu Yu Hakusho. Anyway, so it's like... the Naruto collab is crazy.
I like Evangelion.
And it just...
We already got an Evangelion collab.
Yes, we did. Well, color-wise, we could get more. I mean, I would not be shocked if that happened again.
Oh my god.
And better. It's just weird that, like, how cheap the Transformers and Godzilla crossover kind of feels.
Yeah, that
like how random. It's just repaints. And the Naruto is so lovingly detailed. Like,
I do wonder.
Either the Naruto people are paying a lot more money, or whoever was in charge of that really, really loves Naruto.
So the Godzilla stuff seems to be a Takara one. Like, it seems to be for the Japanese market. But I feel like
I don't remember it.
I feel like the way the Naruto stuff was introduced suggested that it was like a Hasbro-led one.
Which feels weird, but okay.
It does. Like, the Monster Hunter one was obviously Takara.
Yeah.
But then this Naruto one feels like it's American, which is
But they feel
weird.
about on the same level, those two.
But I expect that to...
Like extensive remold that's really lovingly done.
I expect that to end up over in that toy section at Target over by the electronics.
Yes.
There were also some other kind of lukewarm New York Comic-Con reveals. There's Studio Series 86 Galvatron, who's just the Galvatron we already got, but more
with better
show colors. And there's Studio Series Gamer Edition War for Cybertron Skywarp, who is just a repaint. Otherwise, mostly, not a whole lot of other toy stuff. Earthrise Season 3 is coming up next week.
Which is actually just Season 2, Part 2.
Yeah, I hate when they do that. I hate when they have, like, they say it's Season 3, but it's actually just that they took a Season 2 worth of orders and split it in half. I have to assume that there's some kind of, like, accounting nonsense going on in the background.
That's probably not why it originally started, because like seasons were taking too long and it's just easier to split them apart. But then it became a thing. Was it Netflix or something? Something was like, oh, if we split a season in half, we're only charging you for like that many seasons or whatever. It is an accounting.
I know Netflix was definitely doing some shenanigans with that Voltron Legendary Defender show.
Well, yeah, but that got like 5 seasons, which, okay, some of those are shorter. Oh, and it's leaving Netflix soon.
Oh, yeah,
by the end of the year, I think.
I'm going to have to find an archival source for that one.
Yes, please, because I mean to get around to it. It's just I never have. Because
most of it, but then I petered off at a point where I just wasn't getting a chance to watch stuff properly.
I didn't like the promo stuff for it. Or actually, was it the promo for a Voltron before that I really hated or something?
I watched the first,
but then I heard good things about it and I just didn't watch it.
I watched the first 2 or 3 seasons. I still spent all of Our Flag Means Death thinking of Rhys Davies as sounding like Corrin. That was actually like when I first started watching Our Flag Means Death. I was like, hey, that's Corrin from Voltron Legendary Defender. That's who that is. And then there is also, you want to mention that there is some animated concept art that got released.
Yeah, well, concept art pops up all the time. This time it's just really early animated concept art, which, like, a lot of it is just like art of the 2 Jet twins.
It's because they were great, but they never really fit in properly. They didn't actually know what they wanted to do with them.
We knew they were designed early, like one of the first drawings, or first color things was like the 2 of them in red and blue as like fire and wind or whatever. But like there's a lot of doodles here. It's like they were intended to be part of the main cast.
Yeah.
But since they were in production so early, they did eventually show up as toys and in the show. But they're just kind of an afterthought when they're in the show.
It is kind of a shame that they weren't in there more because they're a fun idea. They're a fun concept. But yes, the former general manager of Cartoon Network, Brian A. Miller, did a post over on the site that I insist on continuing to refer to as Twitter.
Yeah, I will not dead name people. I'm dead naming websites.
Yes, I'm certainly dead naming websites run by people who would dead name people because screw that guy.
Yeah.
So, on to our shipping report. My shipping report is that the younger part of the fandom has convinced me that the Jazz and Prowl ship in G1 is feasible. But also,
Really?
Transformers 1 is out on digital.
It is right now? I thought it was still coming.
It is as of the day that we're recording this. So you can get that. However, so as it is right now, they do this on these digital releases sometimes. It is $25 purchase. It is currently listed as a $20 rental, which is something that they have started doing sometimes, post-COVID. Within a couple weeks, it should drop down to like a $5 rental. So if you don't want to buy it, you just want to rent it, give it a couple weeks.
No, because we want to buy it in the best quality we can find. Oh my god, I love that movie.
The digital purchase is 4K, and it does come with all of the extras. The physical version is not coming until December 17th.
Christmas present.
But there will be a 4K physical release and a steelbook.
Steelbook.
And they look pretty good. They look pretty sharp. So that's what I will be holding out for, though I assume it's probably going to pop up streaming on Paramount Plus within a month or so.
Probably.
Because they got to try to convince people to get their service. But as of right now, also on digital, you can also get season 1 of G1. The full season is available for purchase at $20. Doesn't look like it's remastered or anything. So that means that Hanna-Barbera is putting Transformers to shame by having GoBots Masters that are nicer than the currently available Transformers Masters.
Yeah.
That's, y'all gotta get on that, Hasbro. Gotta get Shout Factory or whoever is currently releasing that, or if it's under Entertainment One or whatever the rights currently are. Gotta get on that remastering so it looks as good as GoBots.
Partner with Discotech. They have done some amazing things with some old anime that they managed to find.
GoBots looks so good. It looks so good. I suspect that there's probably going to be a Blu-ray release of GoBots coming out.
Probably, if we're still doing physical media, yes.
Yes. Well, why I say that is a couple different things. One being that I noticed that another show that they're showing remastered versions of, it's called, Wait Till Your Father Gets Home. And that is getting, I saw a post on Facebook on, some Warner Archive thing, that is getting a Blu-ray release. So I think that they're going back. The reason that they've done this big remastering project is because they're doing a Blu-ray version of the Warner Archive project. So all of that stuff that used to be, the deep catalog stuff that they used to make available on DVD in a somewhat limited but readily available capacity, I think they're shifting.
Okay, so we're going to get Speed Buggy on Blu-ray at some point. Did I disconnect? Hello?
Okay, I'm recording again.
Cat incident.
I accidentally pulled out my own mic cable this time. I guess because Reef isn't here to do it for me. But I am recording again. So there'll just be a little break there.
No.
But yeah, so I assume that Blu-rays of GoBots will be coming before we get Blu-rays of G1. This is going to be sad. This is going to be real sad. Also shipping right now, Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. I know I got mine from Entertainment Earth, though I have not had time to sit down and appreciate him yet. But there are also reports of him showing up in stores.
Oh. Yeah, I saw him at...
Ooh.
I saw him in a Walmart.
I have... There's so many Optimi.
But I didn't pick him up because...
So many.
I have the G1 one. I don't really... I have enough Optimuses. I don't need that one.
He's hitting shelves. If you're lucky enough to find one at Target, check your Target Circle thing and see, because you may have a 25% off a toy coupon in there. I had that. Doesn't do me any good on Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime because I pre-ordered that one. The Retro Optimus Prime, which is a reissue of the original toy in cartoon colors, is now available from Walmart. So that is a thing one can go out and buy or order off their website. Also, the G1 toy Optimus Prime, the deluxe toy, along with Quake and Slipstream, that wave has shown up in stores. And that wave I have seen, but I didn't see that Optimus Prime. I just saw Quake and Slipstream.
Oh, wait. No, maybe that's one I saw. There's too many damn Optimuses.
I know. There's so many of them. Well, the Studio Series...
Yeah, I have the Slipstream. I don't remember if I saw Quake.
The Studio Series 86 is the Commander class size one, so that's the, like, $90 price point. And then the Retro one is the one that's a G1 reissue. And that is $75, I think.
I haven't seen that. Don't want that.
And then...
I've seen the deluxe one.
And then the Toy Prime is the deluxe one. That is the missing link we have at home.
Then I haven't seen the Studio Series one. Or did I? I don't know. Too many Optimi.
We're also starting to see some stuff show up at Ross and at Ollie's. I haven't seen a whole lot of Transformers stuff at Ollie's yet. I've seen a lot of Marvel showing up there. But some deluxes started showing up at Ross. Particularly, people have reported Detritus and Strong Arm. So if there's...
Detritus is a great little mold. We need to get it in Hound one of these days.
If there's anything... Yeah, I would like to have the Hound version. I would like to have the Hound version. But check your Ross if there's anything like that you might have been maybe leaving for the clearance shelf. Discussion for this episode, collaborative series. What do you think?
Yeah, what's next? What have we done? I mean, they used to do collabs and things, with Star Wars and stuff, and a few other things along the way. But it's like we're getting more now and more wacky with Naruto. Once they announced Naruto, it's like, well, no. At first, it was leaked, and it's like, no, that's got to be a fake. One, it looks too good.
Yeah.
Two, why the hell would they do Naruto? Oh shit, they did Naruto.
Well, at one point, is the Naruto one the one that everyone was assuming was a Sonic one because the codename was Tails?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, because there was codenames for things. And yeah,
Tails... has the Sonic one been confirmed? Because...
No, I don't think so.
Or was it just being assumed because Tails? Because, I mean...
I was just assumed because it was Tails, and people assumed it was Miles Tails Prowler. It's like, oh, no, it's going to be Sonic, and no, there is no Sonic. It's just, got 9 tails.
The Monster Hunter one is Capcom.
Yeah.
But that's not Sega. So yeah, that would be, yeah. They thought it was going to be Sonic. I thought that the Sonic one should just be a remold of the sneaker one and just be like Sonic's red and white shoes.
Yeah, so at this point, yeah, a Sonic collab does not sound crazy because of the Naruto one. Well, the Monster Hunter one is a little weird, but it's like game tie-in. Okay, I can get that. We've done Dragons before. And there are a lot of Monster Hunter collabs this year in various things, because it must be an anniversary year, because they're doing tie-ins with VTubers and all kinds of things.
Yeah, Capcom seems to really be pushing that.
Yeah. Well, because it makes money.
I am curious if the Star Wars one suggests that maybe we're going to go to Marvel stuff, because I could definitely go in for some Marvel stuff.
Well, yeah, because we had the one X-Men one, which was combining a bunch of things. So more Marvel ones.
I got him. I got him picked him up from somebody at
I got
TFCon.
him. I've never opened him up out of the box.
He's all right.
Well, no, maybe I did take him out of the box and I put him right back in.
I need to watch a video on him because I'm pretty sure I'm doing something wrong with his backpack. But,
well, yeah, because he's a remold of while having extensive remold of one of the movie jet fighters.
Yeah. So I'm curious.
And transforms completely differently.
I'm curious if we might get more Marvel stuff, whether there's going to be more Star Wars stuff. The Star Wars one is fun because this is not the first time we've had Transformers Star Wars.
Yeah, I expect we're going to get more Star Wars, probably.
Yeah, because, I mean, that's a huge...
Because that's easy to do. Hasbro's already making toys for it. That'll be fine. It's just like, what are the crazy things?
Star Wars is a very...
I thought the craziest things were all the Universal monsters.
Star Wars is a very vehicle-focused line.
There's a lot of things you can reference.
Yeah.
Like, we're probably going to get a Millennium Falcon again at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know about transforming into Han and Chewie is a great idea, but I don't know what you transform into.
Man, that sure was a toy that they made. Oh my god, do you think they're going to do the Naboo fighter as Anakin too?
Well, no, because they already did it as Mando. I don't think they're going to do that again.
But that's what I mean, is that they can just remold it.
They might remold it. Is it based upon anything or is it completely new? I didn't actually look at it.
Well, it's the Naboo fighter, which was in the prequels.
No, I mean, yes, I know the mold, but I mean, like, the architecture of the toy itself.
I don't know.
That's
a good question.
Heavy, because almost everything else has been, at least starting with the architecture of something like the QB was Cheetor, and Frankenstein is a Megatron, and that kind of stuff.
And the Frankenstein was Impactor.
Yeah. Which is crazy,
which
but
is,
perfect.
I guess, appropriate, because he was a zombie that one time in that one story that I reread recently.
Yes. So
because of the toys.
I thought, like, the next thing is like, oh, we're going to get a Gill-Man or Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde or something. But, like, Monster Hunter is very tied to game promotions and things, but it sort of opened the door. Naruto kicks it open for, I have no idea what, and I'm curious and I want to buy insane shit. Like, when are we getting a Dragon Ball one?
Are we getting...
I don't know what you would do, but...
You know, you could do some of those Capsule Corp vehicles.
Well, but the problem with that is, like, it's not tied to anybody except for Bulma. Well, I guess you could have, like, Frieza Pod transform into Vegeta somehow.
There you go. Or you could have a Frieza Pod transform into Frieza.
But you probably want something Goku-related, since he's the main guy, but, like... What the fuck's he going to transform into? It makes no sense. Unless he transforms into a cloud. That would be funny.
Just a cloud.
Especially with the new Dragon Ball thing. It's like, oh, they've been transformed into kids. Again.
Yeah, well,
Goku's been transformed into a kid again. Everybody else is a kid for the first time other than when they were kids.
Go back to the fun stuff.
Kid Goku transforming into a cloud. That would be hilarious.
But yeah, it's really just all over the place now. They're doing the G.I. Joe stuff themselves. The only major thing I can think of that they're not dipping their toes in is Star Trek. And I do kind of wonder if that's because, like, the Star Trek toys are kind of fizzling out.
Well, who even has the rights for Star Trek toys right now, other than, like...
Is it still Playmates?
I don't know.
Because they had the ones recently that were almost like reproductions of the old ones.
Yeah. Oh, and there's like a new company doing like completely random, like the toys you would never, the characters you would never expect to get toys, like Tuvix, Wayon.
I was gonna say, I don't know if there's anybody you would never expect to get toys who didn't get toys, because man, they made some weird toys back in the day.
Yes, but it's like they're starting this one company that's been licensed out to. They're starting with like the tail enders, which is crazy. Huh.
Well, I guess that was kind of what Super 7 was doing with the Ultimates, but then again, the Ultimates hasn't done very well from what I've heard.
Yeah, anyway, it's like, a Star Trek Transformer would be fun. I don't know if that would happen, but like Naruto, it's like, what the... My brain is just storming. Yeah. It's like, what other new anime or recent anime could you make a Transformer out of? It does help.
If they do Evangelion, I will probably cry. Because they need to leave that alone. Please stop licensing Evangelion for everything. It is an important work of art. It has artistic merit.
Unfortunately, it makes money, and I don't even know who the hell actually has... Anno and people might actually have control of Ava again. I'm not sure. It's been so confusing. Like, for a while, it was under the handle of people who'd taken over Gainax, but were just in it to milk money out of the fucking thing, and the movies and what... I don't know. It's far too confusing, and I've never cared enough about Ava to care.
So at this point, it's kind of all bets are off. I care more about Ava as like a thing with artistic merit versus something with a bunch of iconic merch.
I just thought of two of them.
Uh-oh.
One of which is both of them might be unlikely. One of which I'd really like. Original Kamen Rider who transforms into his bike.
That would have to be a Takara one, definitely. Yeah.
Second one, Ultraman.
Again, that would have to be a Takara one.
Yeah, it probably would. Well, no, because the Ultraman, Super Eye has been pumping out a lot of stuff, like the Netflix movie and other things.
Yeah, I guess if they were really trying to
push it in America heavy.
Sort of like
wouldn't be surprised.
The Naruto one seeming to be an American production.
Yeah, plus Ultraman's got like crossovers with Marvel Comics. So that happening isn't that crazy.
They could do Gundam, but Gundam is already robots.
Yeah, no, Bandai. If it's something that's in the grip of Bandai, they're not going to let it out. Mm-hmm. Not really.
That's fair. That's fair.
So we're not going to. Gundam is completely out of the question.
Just the whole thing is so wild because it was the sort of thing that was just like things fan art would be back in the old days.
Yeah.
And now they're actually making these things, and
yeah, like all the Jurassic Park ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool and crazy, but that one's like an easy step because, like, oh yeah, Transformers makes dinosaurs every once in a while. Let's just paint it like the movie.
Yes.
Or design an entire Dilophosaurus.
I mean, when I was going through my fanzine archives, I literally found one that was like somebody's DeLorean time machine transformer. So,
yeah.
More Star Trek, because I will tell you that the people doing Transformers fan media back in the 90s also really loved Star Trek. There was a lot of overlap there.
Because we're getting the DeLorean. Where's my 18 van?
Mm-hmm.
We're getting
that
Kit.
Would be a good one.
Where's my Airwolf?
Yeah.
Although I have no idea. Airwolf's like licensed, that might be lost to mysteries of time.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to have 18 because they've made toys of it in the past decade.
Yes. That is getting some... It has had some recent attention. So yeah, honestly, at this point, I don't even know, like, apart from more Marvel stuff, what I would say I wanted to see, except maybe some Star Trek stuff. So come on, Star Trek, give us Trek. Give us a Enterprise D or something.
We've had Fortress Maximus Enterprise in the comics.
Yes, we need some more of that.
Where's the door? Although I imagine a shuttlecraft would be more likely. Well, I don't know. But the problem with the Enterprise is it's lots of spindly bits. There's not a lot of material to work with for a robot.
The engineering would be a little weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that will be it for this week. And by this week, I mean probably this month.
Yeah, it's for the rest of this month. We'll be back next month at some point.
As I implied, I've got a lot going on in my personal life for the next month or so. So we will try to get some time and energy to do this. Hopefully my foster kittens will get adopted soon, and that'll be one less thing I'll have to worry about.
Yeah.
But yeah, fingers crossed that everything goes okay, and by December everybody's in a position where we can start doing this on a proper bi-weekly schedule again. But in the meantime, I gotta get myself in the habit of doing Rob's whole thing. We are on the socials. I'm running Iacon Underground at retro.pizza on Mastodon. We've also got Iacon Underground set up on Blue Sky. Those are the only two that really see much posting. The best place to chat with us is on our Discord. I know everybody has a Discord, and everybody's like, not everyone needs to have a Discord, but...
No, but Discords for podcasts are very good.
So if you go to iaconunderground.net, you can find the link to our Discord server, and you can come and hang out with us and chat. We could use some more people doing some more chatting. That would be cool. We are also on Patreon. It's patreon.com/Iacon Underground. Every month we do a special episode. As little as $1 a month, you get access to all of those. We have not yet recorded it, but we are going to do our first foray into Power Rangers this month. For Halloween, we are going to do the episode with the Pumpkin Rapper.
Yes.
So that is going to be delightfully cringe, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we also have a YouTube channel that we forget to plug. Well, it's just the podcast we upload there. We haven't done actual video content yet.
Yeah, not yet. But, maybe if I get set up at a new place and get a good, recording office room going on, then fingers crossed, maybe we'll do some video content. But that is at Iacon Underground on YouTube. So if you go there, you can also see our other podcast, Stasis Pod, which we do on a slightly more stable schedule as time for everybody allows. That is generally weekly-ish.
I want it to be weekly-ish, but
yeah, we're trying for weekly. We're aiming for weekly, but again, everybody's got stuff going on. Hopefully we can get everything stabilized within the next couple months and get back to a reliable weekly schedule there. Yeah. But we are talking about Cyberverse on there at this point, so that is a very good jumping on point. If maybe you discovered us but did not want to come in the middle of Rescue Bots Season 4, which, understandable, but also you should go watch Rescue Bots. Including Season 4.
Watch Rescue Bots and go back to Season 1 of us talking about Rescue Bots.
Yes. That is it for this time. Until next time, this has been Jen.
And David.
Good night.
Good night.